got ourselves a nice little kickoff. Prescott coming deep from his own end zone, making a few people miss. Are we about to see lightning strike? No, but that was an impressive return for Prescott. James dropping back. Hand off to Boston, but no gain. James wants a pin. This time handing off to Connor. It looks like they're going to be running both. You're going to be running both running backs now. Flag on the play. James dropping back. Nice little pitch to Dawson. Let's see what the penalty will be. Illegal procedure by Baltimore. Columbus declines the penalty, forcing Baltimore to punt, sending it right back into the hands of Columbus. A great stand there. No coffin corner on this one. Touchback. 1st and 10 for Columbus on their own 20. Ragland with the pitch to Elfline. Just a 2-yard gain. Already an injury. Quentin Heath is now down. Got the wind knocked out of him. Another pitch. This time to the weak side. Now it's 3rd and 5. Let's see if somebody goes to the air. Ragland dropping back to pass. Beecham gets just beyond the sticks. 6-yard gain. 1st and 10 from the 31. Ragland once again dropping back to pass. He's got all the time in the world. Looks like he had his man beat, but just a little overthrew him by a little bit. Spence with a great defense. Ragland dropping back once again. No checkdowns on this one. Throws it. Taylor managing to split the defense a little on the coverage. 1st and 10 from the 46. Again, Traylor along the sidelines. He is using him as much as he possibly can. Now Quentin Heath is back in the game. Maybe they need his veteran attention. And sure enough, Heath stopping that run after a 2-yard gain, coming back into the game and showing that he is who they need to have on the field. But Elfline managing to get a 12-yard gain. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Ragland dropping back to pass. Once again, targeting Paradis for the touchdown, but there's a penalty on the play. Will it be coming back? Incidental face mask. But touchdown, Columbus. The point after is good, making it a 7-0 game. 9 plays, 80 yards in just 4 minutes of time. Once again, Columbus kicking off. Already Baltimore, though, showing that they do have some explosiveness on the return team. So let's see if this does anything. Nope, kicks it right out of the end zone. They knew and they were expecting it. 1st and 10 from the 25. James, hand off to Boston, but no gain right there. Columbus's defense showing that they have their numbers so far. James once again dropping back. Now he's going to throw his first pass, getting pressure. Connor, though, with the catch. Out of bounds, the first down for Baltimore. James with the pitch to Dawson. Dawson making people miss with a healthy 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 coming up. James once again, a nice little pitch to Connor. Connor again. Connor! Running the sideline, just gets caught. Wow. Looks like Baltimore's offense is finally coming alive. But, oh, Joseph Bodine had the wind knocked out of him, so he's out. Let's see if they manage to exploit it. Right now, just a pitch to Dawson. Dawson once again showing he's got the elusiveness to get an 18-yard gain, making it 1st and 10 on the 13. Right there in the red zone. James with a large pitch to Connor, but Columbus's defense showing that they're stalwart, just a 1-yard gain. Once again, James using both the fullback and the halfback, trying to use this 2-man game to their advantage. 4th and 1 after the 6-yard catch. Instead of going for it, Curse instead is lining up to kick. And it is good. Baltimore putting themselves on the board. Now Joseph Bodine is coming back into the game, but a 21-yard kick makes it 7-3 Columbus. Curse with the kickoff with 3:30 left in the first quarter. Ogba is not even trying it. I'm not even going to try. Now, when it comes down to Baltimore, Daniel Alara, our wide receiver, is who is on this particular squad. We are going to have ourselves a tight end pop up too as well, but that will happen for next week. But here we go, Ragland dropping back to pass again, getting all the protection he needs. Traylor seems to be his favorite target, but a flag on the play. Defensive pass interference, despite all of that, still gets the catch. Declining the call. Elflein with a sweep, 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 from the Baltimore 46. Dropping back to pass, Ragland to Beecham. Just a 5-yard pass, but sometimes you just got to dink and dump your way through. Ragland dropping back on 3rd and 2 again, all the time in the world. Elflein, his halfback, his pressure valve with a 12-yard catch, taking it out of bounds. The end of the final play of the first quarter. Ragland dropping back, incomplete pass, just overthrows his receiver, and now it is the end of the quarter. Already a lot of running plays for Baltimore, not a lot of passing plays, but Columbus with over 100 yards passing in the first quarter. That is impressive. Start of the second quarter. Ragland throwing back. Traylor once again. 23 yards. 1st and goal for Columbus. Ragland once again dropping back to pass. Has all the protection. And Traylor with the touchdown. It is brutal. It definitely is. And that Ragland to Traylor connection seems to be something that we might have to look out for further on in this season. 14-3 Columbus. Baltimore, though, has to come alive before Columbus starts to pull away even more. Lawrence deciding to take it just shy of the 25-yard line. 20-yard return for them. 1st and 10 from the 23. They're trying to use the running game, but now we have a penalty on the play. Defensive holding on Columbus gives them an automatic 1st down and 10 yards. Boston once again going out, but that Columbus defense, as we said, has been stalwart. Not really giving up much of anything. James dropping back to pass. Intercepted by Morstead! And it is a pick 6. No one in front of him. Columbus extending the lead with a pick 6. With the point after, that makes it 21-3. 13 minutes left in the half. Baltimore starting to fade further and further behind. Prescott this time. Prescott had a great return last time and a pretty decent one this time. 22 yards to the 25. 1st and 10 for Baltimore. James, once again, giving it off to Dawson. A nice little run, 7-yard gain for him. But they need to start making some big plays from here on out. Pitch to Connor, but Connor caught in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. Pearl reading that play like a book. Coming with the blitz. Connor. Oh, looked like he might make them pay for that outside linebacker blitz, but only a 3-yard gain, and Jeffrey dropping back to punt. Baltimore definitely not in a good spot. Going 3 and out after giving up a pick 6. But a great kick, a 54-yard punt, puts Columbus within their own 20 at their 14. Mixon with a 5-yard gain, but this is the position that Columbus has found themselves. They are allowed to just take it slow. Elflein getting a 1-yard loss. Tandy stopping them behind the backfield. Just under 10 minutes left. 3rd and 6. Ragland dropping back to pass. Incomplete. Baltimore managing to get a 3 and out. Columbus not even able to get outside the shade of their own red zone. Nice punt. Rudolph gets it to midfield. James, 1st and 10 from the 50. Once again, the running game has been snuffed out this half. James, another pitch off to Connor. Decent run, 6-yard gain, but now it's 3rd and 4. James dropping back. Here comes the blitz. Overthrows on the screen pass. Now, metrics actually say when you get past your own 40, it is actually much better statistically to just go for it on 4th down. But Baltimore deciding to punt it off, but overshooting it, making it a touchback. Columbus getting it at their own 20. Ragland dropping back. Mixon, just a nice little pitch off. And once again, as we said, they are in a great position. They could just take it slow. But offensive holding sends them back at their own 10. 1st and 20, run from Elfline. No gain. Baltimore creating a steel curtain. Ragland dropping back to pass this time. 4 wide receivers. Jerry with the catch. That holding shows that this is not going to stop Columbus. 28-yard catch. Ragland dropping back, getting pressure off of the screen. Carr with a 5-yard gain. So far, Columbus's air raid game is doing wonders for them. Elfline making men miss. Just shy of the 40 with a 16-yard gain. Because Columbus is able to go through the air so effectively, it helps free up their running game. 4-yard gain for Elfline. Once again, Columbus parading down the field. Elfline again getting his number called. Just a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 3 on the 34. Ragland in pistol formation. Drop back to throw. Intercepted by Spence. The defense has finally come through. 4:41 left in the 4:35, left in the second quarter. But once again, the Baltimore offense is just stalling. Nothing major is happening for them. Another run for Boston, but just a 2-yard gain. That was 3rd and 8. You've got to believe this is kind of disheartening for the defense to come through in the end and stop their run and get no momentum. But there we go. James to Newhouse for a 15-yard gain. Probably one of the largest plays that they've had in the half so far. Only to relegate it to a 2-yard gain the following play. 2nd and 8. James dropping back to pass. Catching Colvin, but a minimal 4-yard gain to the tight end. 3rd and 4. Baltimore playing no huddle offense, hoping to catch him off guard. But the 2-minute warning hits. So far, it has been all Columbus. All Columbus at this point. James dropping back to pass on 3rd and 4, launching it. Incomplete. Going to Boston, but ineffective. Only 5 seconds ticked off. Punting it away from their own 47. Hopefully we can coffin corner. No return on the 1. An amazing punt. Let's see if the defense can come through. Ragland to Beecham, trying to put some distance between them and their own end zone. Baltimore calling a timeout, stopping the clock at 1:45. 2nd and 4. Mixon, nice sweep route. 2-yard gain, 3rd and 2. Baltimore hoping that they could get a 3 and out from this position and maybe get something. But no, Elfline gets the catch, 1st down after a 5-yard catch. 1:25, Columbus going no huddle. Ragland tossing up to Elfline. Just a 3-yard gain. Are they going to keep no huddle? Oh no, Wayne Boyd is down. Calling a timeout after that. Ragland off the screen, incomplete, stopping the clock. 3rd and 7. This might still work out in Baltimore's favor. Another screen. Elfline turning out of bounds. stopping the clock once again. 1:04 left. Ragland, immediate throw to Hicks. And immediately out of bounds. 2nd and 3. Under a minute left in the second quarter. This is the 1-minute drill now. Columbus still has 3 timeouts. Catching Carr, and once again, immediately out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play. Defensive pass interference. Ragland once again to Beecham. Beecham and Traylor so far doing the numbers for Columbus. 48 seconds left. Pitch out to Elfline. Elfline making people miss. Out of bounds after a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10. 42 seconds left. The clock has been stopped. Still 2 timeouts left. Ragland all the time in the world. Beecham with the catch. Out of bounds at the 4. 1st and goal, but Beecham is down. Looks like he might have pulled something. Ragland, immediate toss, incomplete pass. 35 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts. Ragland dropping back. Throws into coverage, but Hicks managing to use his big body to separate himself from the defense. 4-yard catch for the touchdown. 28-3 Columbus. I don't know. It might be that Baltimore just doesn't have what it takes right now, because I honestly don't believe that Baltimore's defense is really this bad. I think what it is, though, is if you can't get off the field and your offense isn't allowing you any time to get rest in between, if they're getting a lot of 3 and outs or just barely going deep into their offensive sets, then there's not much you could do. Overthrowing Daniel Alara, the first time I believe he's been targeted this whole game. Alara alone streaking on the left side, but he's throwing it deep. Another incomplete pass. This one to Rivers. And that's the end of the half. Only 39 passing yards for Baltimore. Barely 114 yards of offense, but Columbus, look at the way that they have been commanding the field. That's what's happening. Columbus is converting 3rd downs. They're 4 and 5 on the 3rd down conversions, but Baltimore is only 1 and 6. It is just tremendous. They're not even really losing the time of possession battle that much, but let's go ahead and head on off to the start of the second half. There's no reason to even try to come take that out. Ogba doing the right thing, just letting it go for a touchback. 1st and 10 from their 25. Ragland pitch out to Elfline, getting stuffed at the line by Heath. Say what you will, Heath has been doing a great job of trying to keep them in the game on the defensive end when it comes down to stuffing the run, and so far that's what's happening. But it's not the run that's giving them trouble; it's the pass. Heath again stopping them after a 1-yard gain, getting a 3 and out. Hopefully we made some adjustments on the offensive end. Rudolph streaking down the sideline. He just has the punter to miss. He does. Baltimore on the board with a 68-yard touchdown return. They're going for 2. Connor, though, getting stuffed at the line. Beecham is back. 28-9 Columbus. Maybe something did happen, or maybe this is lightning in a bottle. Who knows? Another deep kick. Another refusal to return it by Ogba, going for a touchback. Once again, starting 1st and 10 from their own 25. Ragland dropping back to pass. Is he targeting? He's targeting Beachman, who just returned. It might be that Columbus's wide receivers are just overpowering their secondary. Second and 2, Elfline with a run. Outside, that little sweep. 8-yard gain for Elfline. The running game, do not sleep on the running game. Incomplete pass, though. Threw it into coverage, though, did Ragland. But an incomplete pass to Trailer. Second and 10, Ragland dropping back. Carr had somebody in the backfield, but made him miss. Managed to turn what should have been a loss into an 8-yard gain. Third and 2 from the 34. Elfline just getting the first down. Heath not able to stop him from moving the chains. Ragland dropping back, catching Hicks. Hicks already with a touchdown, but a 3-yard gain for Columbus. Ragland, nice little pitch to Elfline, but getting stuffed at the line. Hayward Bay doing a great job there. Now it's 3rd and 7. Again, getting pressure to the backfield. Incomplete. You got to believe that pressure did it. Vaitai for the field goal. Adding to their lead. Making it a 31-9 game. Down by 3 scores. Baltimore has to make something happen. Honestly, this is going to be their first chance at the offensive side of the ball. And they're going to be starting from their own 19. 1st and 10 for Baltimore. Pitch out to Dawson. Dawson running up the middle. Getting a nice 6-yard gain. Now it's 2nd and 4. Baltimore going no huddle, though. They're sensing urgency. James dropping back the pass. Makes one man miss. Incomplete. The pressure, though, you know it happened. Let's see what James can do now. Alara lining up on the left corner, though. Going for the run. But now it's 4th and 2. And Baltimore once again not converting on 3rd down. Jeffrey having to punt. A shame. Jack with a return. Just a 1-yard return, but still getting it to the 20-yard line out of their own red zone. Mixon getting the handoff for a simple 3-yard gain. But again, Ragland and Columbus can just take their time and slow it down. 3rd and 4 after a 3-yard gain from Carr. Ragland dropping back. Here comes a screen. Elfline making a man miss, running up the sideline. Getting knocked out of bounds after a 6-yard gain. And once again, another converted 3rd down. Ragland to Mixon. Just a 2-yard gain off of that sweep. They've got to find some way to get Columbus's offense off the field, or else they will not get a chance. Elfline, though, getting stuffed at the line by Lowry. 3rd and 8 from their own 34. Ragland dropping back. Picked up the blitz on the end. Incomplete pass, and there you go. The defense coming through in the end. Hopefully they can make something happen. But now their inside linebacker, Lowry, is down. They are just getting battered and bruised. This quick-paced offense that Columbus is running is definitely doing a number on the defense. Rudolph getting Baltimore to their own 38 on that punt return. Another pitch out to Dawson. This time getting a nice run. Knocked out of bounds after a 10-yard gain. Now it's 1st and 10. Baltimore going again, no huddle. James dropping back to pass. Nothing but red shirts around, though. Another attempt to target Alara, but so far, no way to get it to Alara. Their large body, another incomplete pass. Now it's 3rd and 10. James getting pressure. Once again, going for Alara, but nothing but red shirts around. No, this one to Newhouse. They are struggling really hard now. I don't know what adjustments they can make. Maybe go after your checkdowns. Just try to get some rhythm going, because so far, your quarterback is not able to complete many passes. Mixon with a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Carr Finally getting stopped at the by Urban, but only after a 6-yard gain. That was 3rd and 2. Are we going to see another? No! A 3 and out after Hayward Base stops Elfline. 1:14 left. Oh, already a flag on the play. No. No. Is it offsides? Is it a legal procedure? Is this coming back? Oh, offsides, Baltimore. They are their worst enemies. Their own worst enemies. After forcing a 3 and out, offsides gets them a 1st down. Ragland handing off to Elfline. They are really just going to use up as much clock as they possibly can. Though running out of bounds does not help. 3rd and 7 with just 3 seconds left in the quarter. Dropping back to pass, incomplete. And that is how the 3rd quarter comes to an end. With an incomplete pass. I need to see how their quarterback is doing in terms of their passing. 4 and 13. That is not going to cut it. They need something to happen because James is not cutting it. James is not cutting it at all. Another punt to Baltimore. Giving this one to Rudolph, but no return on this one. Deciding to go for a fair catch. 1st and 10 from their own 32. They are stacking up. No spread out. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're having some issues. Lowry on his way back for Baltimore. Now we have a catch to Newhouse. Making that 5 and 14 for James. 3rd and 3. You got to believe we're getting close to 4 down territory. Colvin with the catch. He can't outrun the rest. But now they're at the 31-yard line. Hand off to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick juking around, but managing to turn a loss into a 4-yard gain. Alara lined up on the right. A reversal to Colvin. Runs it out of bounds. Hoping to stop the clock after a 3-yard gain, but now it's 3rd and 3. James dropping back, fakes a pat. Incomplete pass. Attempt to Newhouse. Curse. They can't settle for field goals, though. They cannot settle for field goals. And it was wide right! No good! Baltimore just can't get right. 11:49 left. A reverse. But Heath sniffing it out. But again, this is causing the clock to keep running. Run to Carr. Just 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8 for Columbus. But the clock is still going. Tick, 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 tick. Ragland dropping back. Incomplete pass. Managing another 3 and out. But can they do anything on offense to make something happen? Balazs with the punt. A line drive of a punt. Riley gets it this time. Makes the first defender miss, but now it's at their own 37. 1st and 10 with 10:20 left. James in the shotgun. Nice pass. Newhouse with the catch. 23 yards. 1st and 10 at the 40. Deciding to run it, though. Honestly, I don't understand this coach's mentality. Stay in the shotgun. You're going to have to. Alara's lined up on the left. Immediate pass to Toilolo. I believe that's how you pronounce it. 3rd and 6. Running to Connor. Stopped just short of the sticks. 4th and 2. Do you go for it? No, they're deciding to stay conservative. Curse already missing 1 field goal. This time hitting it 12-31. Columbus. 7:53 left. This game is not yet over, but so far, Baltimore's offense is not able to cut it. Ogba deciding to return it, getting it just shy of the 25, or getting it to the 25. Favorable spot for Columbus. Elfline. 4-yard gain. The clock keeps ticking. 7 minutes left. Elfline getting stuffed by Drake. 3rd and 4. 6:20 left. letting all the time tick off the clock as much as they can. Mixon may have just been stopped shot. No, they gave him a favorable spot. First down, Columbus. And I believe that might be the dagger. Oh, Elfline. I might have spoke too soon. Elfline pushed out of bounds with a 2-yard loss. Mixon, another loss. 3rd and 13 with 4:34 remaining. Pitch to Elfline. It's a fumble! Lowry stopped just shy. Still got it. Still got hopes. Boston making people miss. Getting pushed out of bounds at the 8. 4:24 left. Oh, a little shovel pass to Rivers. Just a 2-yard pass, but no huddle. No huddle offense working. Just over 4 minutes left. James dropping back to pass. Getting Alara for the touchdown. Has been targeted a few times, but a 6-yard touchdown pass to Alara. There is a chance, but it's not a healthy one. 3:57 left in the game. Down by 12. Baltimore going for the onside kick. Columbus, though, getting the recovery. Flag on the play. False start. 1st and 15 from midfield. This may end up helping them a little. Ragland to Elfline. Taking off as much time as they possibly can on the clock. 2nd and 11. 3:12 left in the game. Elfline again getting his number called. 3rd and 8 after a 3-yard gain. Elfline once again getting us closer to the 2-minute warning. 2:27 deciding just to punt it. No, we got the 2-minute warning. They need a miracle. They need a miracle. Finally got over 100 passing yards, though. That's a plus. But they need a miracle right now. Got them up to 50% on the passes, though. So they need something like a punt return for a touchdown, an onside kick, and more. First and 10 from the 20. James dropping back. Connor with the catch. Going out of bounds, stopping the clock. 1st and 10 from their own 31. They need something longer, though. They need something. They need to make up some ground. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Attempt to Toilolo. James dropping back, getting pressure. Screen pass, but he's caught inside the hash marks. No calling a timeout, just going for it. James getting hassled, and there goes the sack, and there goes their hopes. That was the dagger. That was the dagger. Deciding to punt. 33 seconds left. Elfline. Pitch out. No one's calling a timeout. Or Baltimore is. I guess you guys want to continue this. There is no chance for you. You should call timeouts earlier than this. But it's whatever. Call another timeout. Call another timeout. Ragland to Mixon. Uh-oh. I was about to say, don't let them punk you like that. Because they could have punked you like that. Oh, and there goes the kneel down. That's it. Game over. 31-19. Columbus showing some impressive offensive prowess right there in this game. That was well done. Once again, taking a look at the stats. Sadly, there's not going to be anything too impressive. Only 12 receptions to be had. And sure enough, Alara, he had 2 this time. A 6-yard catch and one for a touchdown. You know that he is none too happy with the performance or his production. They're definitely going to have a talk at the quarterback position for next game.